Hi guys, just showing you guys what we had for Thanksgiving and our Thanksgiving little video. I will link down any videos of these recipes. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and let's get started with Thanksgiving cooking. Made the cheesecakes, puff up a bit and then they'll start deflating. Once they're cold, I'll put them in the fridge. My family likes it like this, nice and golden. It's not your traditional cheesecake, it's very like a custardy. It's very good. But so far, this is what I got for Thanksgiving. Gonna let these cool down and then put them in the fridge overnight. Got some fresh cranberries. I'm gonna quickly rinse these and make some sauce. Then I'm gonna try making a jelly version because my brother likes that. So we'll see how the jelly version goes. But last year I made my own cranberry sauce. Very easy and I just loved it. So let's get these rinsed. Okay, I got my cranberries all cleaned out. I'm gonna weigh them with my scale. If you don't have a scale, it's a total game changer for baking and cooking. I still use measuring cups, but I'm gonna weigh out 12 ounces for the jellied one, and then the rest is gonna be for the whole cranberry sauce. You guys like cranberry sauce? What do you prefer, the jellied or just a regular one? Or if you're like me, you like both. Okay, I'm gonna be juicing some of these. It's actually tangerines or mandarins. You can use fresh orange juice or fresh oranges. I'm gonna juice some of these. But I used mandarin oranges last year and it wasn't a problem. And then for the jelly ones, I'm only using the zest, so I peeled some of these. So I have a little bit more than 3/4 of a cup because I'm doubling the recipe. This is the juice. You can use you can use regular store-bought juice, but I just was gonna do it this. I'm gonna add the juice and the sugar to dissolve. 1/2 cup of regular sugar and 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I'm gonna be using monk fruit sugar because last year that's what I did and it worked because that's all I had. And then I also had like a brown sugar substitute and that also works. So definitely you can use any kind of sweetener, but I'm gonna be using 1/2 cup of sugar, a monk fruit sweetener, and then 1/2 cup of regular brown sugar. But you can use either or. I'm doubling my recipe. So I'm gonna put the juice and the sugars to dissolve. I'm gonna let this cook on 20 minutes, about 20 minutes, till they pop. Now, if you want to make this in the crock pot, you can. I did that last year. I remember went to the movie theater with my girls. I put all of this together, and by the time I got home, it was smelling so good, and they were ready. And cranberries naturally have their own pectins, so you don't have to add anything. This will thicken up on its own. It's just best if you make it the day before or a few hours. So this could, once this is done, you can smash it up a bit. I'll show you guys. And then you can let this cool down completely and then put it in the refrigerator if you like it nice and cold. But warm is pretty good too. And then any leftovers you can definitely freeze. I put them in these about, it was like a 1-inch with these big ice cube trays. I put it in there, I froze them, and anytime I wanted a little bit, it was about 2 tablespoons worth. It was perfect. So I'm gonna just let this do its thing and this should be ready. I'm gonna start making the jelly one. Okay, so now we're gonna make the jelly one. This is 12 ounces of cranberries. I'm gonna put some of the peels, just the zest of it, 1/2 cup of water, and I'm gonna let this cook about 8 to 10 minutes. And then I'm going to smash it up, blend it up. Once that, I'm gonna add the sugar to it because if I add the sugar now, it will start to melt and it'll just be more messier. So I'd rather just do this and then I'll add it to the blender, and then from there add sweetener and strain this and then put this in a can to see how it forms into a jelly. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna put this back in the saucepan and then now I'm gonna add the sugar. Okay, so this one, I just turned it off the heat and just was smashing a little bit of the cranberries because this is the consistency that I like, the whole one. And it's done. I'm gonna set this in a container, let it cool down completely, and then I will set this in the fridge and it'll be ready to enjoy for Thanksgiving. Like I said, if you make too much and it doesn't finish, you can definitely freeze it. Last year I made 2 pounds of it and not all of it finished, so half of it we used, the other half I ended up freezing, and like I said, it defrosted perfectly. And this is what it looks like. I'll show you what it looks like on the Thanksgiving table. To this, I'm adding a full cup of sugar, and now I'm using just regular sugar for this one. I'm gonna mix this up and then we're gonna strain this. Okay, I've already mixed in the sugar and it pretty much dissolved. Just gonna keep mixing this because see, it's like, it was really thick and now it's liquidy. Okay, I have it through a strainer. I'm just gonna try to get us all the, there's gonna be what takes the longest, but just pretty much strain as much as I can. Okay, that wasn't as bad. Pretty much this, I'm gonna put that in a Ziploc bag because I'm not gonna waste that. And then let me show you what I was able to strain. This is what I was able to strain. I got a lot. Besides the turkey, I also making a whole chicken. I'm going to tie the legs right now, and then I'm going to cover just the breast. I'm preparing it the same way I do my turkey this time, but I will put this in the oven. Okay, tied up the legs. It's gonna go in the oven for about 2 hours. She is a almost 7-pounder, I think. 6-pounder. Looks bigger on camera. Going in the oven. I'm just gonna cover the breast right now, and then the last hour, 30 minutes, I'll take it off just so that that part doesn't dry out. This is the same way I do the turkey. I do this if I don't have an oven bag for the chicken. I think I have one oven bag, but I like to use that for my ham. But I do this because the darker meat cooks faster and roasts faster, and this will make sure that it's cooking but not browning. And the last 30 minutes to an hour, I will take it off, baste it, and then it will get nice and golden brown like the rest of it. But last year we made a turkey breast because not many of us like turkey, but we have it because it's traditional. And you know, it worked out great, so I just did the turkey with the bone in. This time, since I'm gonna have a little bit extra people, I decided to do a whole chicken extra because a lot of the turkeys were just really expensive, and this was just a cheaper route to go. Plus everybody likes more chicken, so there's a little bit of chicken, a little bit of turkey, and everyone loves the ham, so I'm gonna prep the ham in a bit. I made my chicken stock and I used the neck bones, and I use, so beautiful, I use that to make the dressing or the stuffing. I don't stuff the bird, so dressing, I don't know, what do you guys call it? Anyways, I'm gonna use this to make my stuffing right now. And then let me show you something really good. So in here I have like the frozen tops of onion. What I do is anytime I'm chopping up stuff or I have extra herbs, I'll put them in a baggie, and I had one specifically made for chicken stock, and it had like rosemary, sage, I think, yeah, it had some like veggie tops and some onions, and I boiled that with the turkey neck, not the turkey neck, the chicken neck, and then I added salt, and I did add some basil, not basil, what was it, bay leaf. A bay leaf just helps with the smell, and gives it a good flavor. So I'm gonna use that for stuffing and for gravy. Looks so pretty. What I forgot to mention is, so when I chop up this stuff, I'll put it in my freezer, and when I need it, I just throw this whole thing in the soup or broth, whatever I'm doing. Some mac and cheese, and then the stuffing or dressing. Okay, this is the mac and cheese. I'm gonna cover this up. This isn't like your traditional mac and cheese. This is like most Mexican moms make this kind of mac and cheese, and I have a recipe on my channel, but pretty much it's like cook the noodles, butter, salt, pepper. You put a little bit of tomato sauce and then cheese, and that's it. Estrella really requested this, so I made her some, and then I have some for her on the side that she's gonna eat. Came out really red because I think I added a little bit too much tomato sauce, but it's really good. Okay, this is the whole chicken. It's already ready. That's what it looks like. There's a turkey. That little onion looks like a rose back there. So this is just the breast. It kind of went lopsided, but it looks really good. I'm gonna keep this covered, and it'll stay warm up to an hour. Well, the veggies I'm gonna nib on right now just to try, but this is it right here. Any of these recipes I will be putting down in the descriptions. I have most of them. I have recipes already if you guys are interested. Okay, this ham is ready for the oven. Hey, happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving!
It's for a vlog.
Hi guys!
Hey, happy Thanksgiving! Hola! Hola! Okay, we'll see. Okay, thumbs up. Let's take some pictures really quick.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I'll take enough pictures.
You're done. Oh, estas niñas.
Only one thing to put on.
Si tienen máquinas ahí de la esa lotería.
Hey. Ahí está.
It's gonna be that big moment. Ready?
Ready? Corner.
Ready? 2, 1.
1, 2, 3.
No, pues si la otra nunca la grabó.
El Pino Sol.
Van a
jugar
No, sí, todo. Y llena. Nomás que una esquina es la que va a ganar. ¡Ay, papá! ¡Aquí está! ¡Míralo! ¡Míralo!
¡Míralo!
¿Dónde está?